Hello everyone and welcome back to Splash. Today we're going to be talking about 5 of the biggest mistakes in Marvel movies. Do you want to win the new iPhone 11 Pro? If so, be sure to watch the whole video, leave a like, and comment the hidden message. And with that being said, let's get right back into the video. Number 5. Pym particles don't make any sense. Ant-Man. Ant-Man is the closest thing to sci-fi that Marvel Studios has, and for their credit, they try their best to apply real science to silly powers. Perhaps, though, they should have just left things pretty vague. It's explained twice in the film that Pym particles work by shrinking the space between atoms, not affecting the atoms themselves. That means that growing or shrinking something wouldn't affect its weight. Now, Hank Pym couldn't carry a giant tank in his pocket. Thomas the Tank Engine wouldn't have destroyed half the house and a police car, but most importantly, one wouldn't be able to go subatomic because you couldn't shrink the space between atoms to make them smaller than atoms. Either Hank Pym has no idea how his invention works, or the science in Ant-Man doesn't make any sense. Number 4. Whose team is Tony Stark on? The Incredible Hulk. Now, Marvel Studios wants you to believe it had the entire universe planned out from 2008 when Iron Man and the Incredible Hulk came out back to back. It is even evidenced by the now traditional after-credit stinger scenes in those first 2 films teasing the Avengers. The only problem is, some of it doesn't quite line up with continuity. In the post-credit stinger of the Incredible Hulk, Tony Stark shows up in a bar where General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross is drinking away his sorrows after Banner escapes his clutches yet again. Stark says to General Ross, "We're putting together a team." Sweet! We in the audience know he must be talking about the Avengers. But wait, in Iron Man 2, which takes place during the events of the Incredible Hulk, S.H.I.E.L.D. wanted nothing to do with him because Tony was a liability. Is Stark just freelance recruiting for the Avengers Initiative? Number 3. How many shields does one guy need? Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2. And another example that proves that early Marvel Studio writers and directors didn't talk or watch each other's movies, eagle-eyed viewers in 2008 picked out Captain America's shield in the background of Iron Man in a scene where Tony is taking off the suit after the dogfight with the F-22 suit in his garage. Now, at that time, it was meant to just be a Marvel Easter egg, like Rhodey eyeing the War Machine suit, or the 10 Rings kidnapping Tony, but ended up messing with the continuity considering that you see Captain America frozen with his shield at the end of Captain America: The First Avenger. Strangely though, they didn't have the detail worked out by Iron Man 2, which immediately proceeded to Captain America: The First Avenger when Tony uses Captain America's half-completed shield to hold up his new invention. Number 2. Captain America's self-healing suit, The Avengers. The Battle of New York at the end of The Avengers is a massive sequence of scenes. It was the biggest thing Marvel Studios had done up to that point, so it should be no surprise that most of the continuity errors of Marvel's run so far take place in this finale. One such error that may have slipped by your notice was after Captain America takes a bad shot from the Chitauri, shredding and burning his suit. To Marvel's credit, the damage remains visible throughout the rest of the battle, but when the Avengers go back up to Stark Tower to capture Loki after the battle, Captain America's suit is perfectly undamaged, despite the damage to his shield remaining. Since they have a lot of suits for Evans to go through on set, they probably just gave him the wrong one for that particular shot. Number 1. The speed of sound, the entire MCU. In one of the first scenes in Iron Man, Tony shows off his Jericho missile. He launches it into the desert and we can see the explosion just after we hear it. Now, this is physically impossible as light travels faster than sound. Iron Man isn't the only offender. Throughout each film, whenever Thor causes a sonic boom with his hammer, the sound coincides perfectly with the boom itself, no matter how far away he is. The same thing happens with most explosions in each of the movies, no matter the distance. We can hear all the explosions and laser blasts in both Guardians of the Galaxy movies, despite sound not being able to travel in space. To be fair though, every sci-fi property falls victim to this mistake, except for Firefly.
For your consideration, the Jericho.
A simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We'll be giving away the brand new iPhone 11 Pro, so be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. Go for it. Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. While you are here, go ahead and click the links above to check out some of our other awesome videos. Also, do not forget to like and subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you in the next video.